and welcome to Mark Alyn's Culinary Adventures. I am your host and your guide through your kitchen. That's right. We're going to show you why your kitchen is really the most important room in the house. We've got some really interesting things planned today. We're going to go vegan or vegetarian, and we're going to toast with some wine that we discovered this week. Um, we've got some really great things to show you from Melissa's Produce, and of course, we'll be talking about B&U because this program is sponsored by B&U. If you need honey and you want some fabulous honey, go to bnu.com. They have many products also to keep you healthy, from propolis to the honey itself. So that's bnu.com. Thank you very much, Dr. Elise, for being our sponsor. We'll talk about our new growing family of sponsors in just a couple of moments. Don't go away. This is Mark Alyn's Culinary Adventures. I meant to say Dr. Astley. Welcome to Mark Alyn's Culinary Adventures, here live on LinkedIn and uh, YouTube. Um, I'm going to start by saying a toast. This is a cab that we discovered, Francis Coppola. It's the from the Diamond Collection. It has a retail of about $35 to $40. I found it on sale for 15, and for a $15 bottle of wine, it's really quite good. Mm. There's blackberry crush in it. Oh, is that nice? Um, and it's here. Carol said, hold up the bottle. There it is. Whoa, there we go. And Francis, if you or your daughter need an older guy to play somebody who doesn't have bags under his eyes, I could be a stand-in for Bill Murray. Just saying, I am available. The wine is really quite lovely. Mm. I know we're doing vegan today, but this would go with ribeye. We tried that we had a ribeye the other night with this wine. It was great. Go great with cheese and olives. And as we talk about our different people who are helping us, like Melissa's, if you want to join our growing family here on Mark Alyn's Culinary Adventures, we invite you. Just let us know. We'd love to talk to you. We've got, for example, we're going to be making a sandwich on gluten-free bread in just a couple of moments. Let's go. First of all, let's go over to the Melissa cam. And I'm going to point to, we've got tomatoes. We have green tomatoes. I want to talk about those today. And we have perfect sweet onions. I have one of those over here, and I have one of the Roma tomatoes. This is really great. And then at the far end, ooh, I almost broke that. Boy, I would have been killed. These are what we're going to cook this right now. These are baby sunburst squash, and they have a number of different names throughout the world. In France, for example, they're called potassium. Australia, they're known as button mushrooms. You can eat them raw. Here in the United States, they're known as patty pan squash. And why patty pan? Because they're flat and round. They have a look like a flying saucer as well. Hey, Heidi Levy is in the house, and we appreciate that from Louisville. Heidi, I just have to point out, you've been watching the show, and we really appreciate it. In the past, you've actually spelled out Louisville, but I hear the accent, the Kentucky accent, in the way you spelled Louisville this time. Just saying. Um, anyway, these are really quite good. I'm not a big squash guy. Squash would include pumpkin. I used to like pumpkin ice cream and sometimes pumpkin pie, but these are mild and sweet, and you can eat them raw or cooked. We're going to steam them in just. In fact, let's. You know what we forgot to put in the pan?
What?
Can you do that for me? We forgot to put water into the pan. We're going to steam these little babies, and you don't need to put a lot in. I want to show you what a steamer looks like. What you do is you put it in the pot, and you put the water just to under the flat part. Oh, you don't want to. I forgot. Hold on. It's okay. And I'm going to turn that on. And what you do is this way, when you steam you actually steam your vegetables or what meat. You can do that too. The reason that you do that is so that it can maintain some of the texture, so it's not overly soft. I know my mom used to make zucchini, for example, and it was extraordinarily soft, and I really didn't like it. This will have somewhat of a kick, if you will, a crunch, al dente, if you're making pasta. So that's how we're going to do that. Let me show you what these things look like. Again, they're really nice, and you can eat these, as I said, raw. So I'm gonna do that right now. See how they taste. Yeah, nice. They're not as sweet as some of the squash family, so we're gonna help that out a little bit later on. I'll show you. All right, this back here. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate your laughing out loud. Yeah. Heidi, do they y'all in Kentucky? When I was a talk show host in Memphis, everybody said y'all. I never got that. But do they do that in Kentucky? All right, we're going to make a tomato and onion sandwich. And I know that sounds a little bit odd, but if I get hungry and there's not a lot laying around, I will make a tomato and onion sandwich. And I just received from Carol Shar, right? Shar, I received some ciabatta rolls. Next week, we're going to be cooking with Shar in a recorded program and be doing something with their pastas. All their products are gluten-free, and we'll find out more about the company next week. But I've been eating these in sandwiches of all kinds, some vegetarian sandwiches all week long. So I'm going to cut the bread, and I'm going to pop this into our toaster oven just for a moment or two. And in the meantime, I'm going to core this tomato. Now, this is a Roma tomato from Melissa's, and we appreciate that. This is a corer, and I love this because it does get out a lot of the core. One of the things that I don't like about tomatoes is that the seeds. So what we do, we cut that in half, and you can see, because I cored that, here's the core. A lot of the seeds are already out. Okay. And we'll do that here too. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the tomato into pieces. So I can lay them on the bread. Now you can make the sandwich. I make it two ways. We're going to use miso mayo today, which is gluten-free. Gluten-free. Heidi responded to me. Yeah, they all. So I have the tomatoes there. Now I'm going to do a couple slices and make them thin. There's one. I love onion. I don't like crying, and this is pretty good because it's a sweet onion. I think I could probably eat that almost like an apple. What else do I need? Oh, this is a product that I didn't even know that Melissa's carried, and this is creamed horseradish. I love horseradish. Got a nice flavor. It's more than just heat. Ooh, nice and strong. So what I'm going to do now is let me grab the bread. This toasts up really well. It's lightly toasted, and on one side I'm going to put this miso mayo, and on the other side I'm putting the horseradish on. Now this is creamed horseradish. It is non-GMO, and so is the miso mayo. Now don't put too much of the horseradish on because it can be hot. Did you see the news article in the last couple of weeks about the contest eating hot peppers or hot food? And somebody actually died. What, am I right, Carol? Do you remember that? You don't remember that. All right. So I'm going to put, well, this is perfect. I'm going to put one slice of onion, and then I'm going to put the tomato. Now these ciabatta rolls from Char, it's just a perfect size. It reminds me of like a slider, sandwich. And I'm gonna. This is a Mark Alyn original recipe. It's easy. It's fast. Anybody can do it. If you wanted to, you could add meat to it. You could add different vegetables in here. You could grill, and it would be perfect. And the onion is called the perfect sweet onion from Melissa's. All right, a little sip of wine. And that is our Melissa cam. I have to show you, keep that on. I have to show you two things. These are roses that Carol grows. And then she's also growing basil. You know what? I just thought of this. I have a piece of basil. I'm going to put it on the sandwich. Let's see how that tastes. I love basil. All right. Water is boiling. This should take about 2 or 3 minutes. You can, if you want, You can cut the little stem off. I don't mind the stem. And sometimes there's a little, I don't know, nubby, and you can cut that off as well. Um, I don't normally bother with that. Put those back. Okay. Let's talk about while we're steaming our vegetables back here. Let us talk about our growing family. We have a number of people. We have Melissa's. Um, we've got Garcia de la Cruz. We'll be doing something with them after the first of the year. And of course, we have B&U. So take a look at our sponsors. I think you'll enjoy their products. B&U is just amazing. We had Dr. Esley on a few weeks ago, and we made a shake, a smoothie, which is so good that Carol is asked to have that at least twice more. And then if you watch that episode on YouTube, and that would be youtube.com/ with an @ symbol, Mark Alyn's Culinary Adventures. You can see it. And when we were in Turkey, I actually held a live beehive. It was the scariest thing I've ever done. Okay. I'm waiting now for the squash to cook. It'll steam in just a minute. And let's see, Carol wrote me some notes here. In a couple of weeks, I'm not sure we're going to do anything with this on camera, but on the show. We did some coffee. They came in like tea bags. They're easy. Do you remember the name, Carol? Oh, that's awful. Neither one of us can remember. Oh, that's awful. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. We get so many different things in.
We'll tell them in a couple of weeks when we get, because we're getting more.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk about the green tomatoes now. And Heidi, you're in the South, so maybe you've had this. Fried green tomatoes. And there was a movie about it, but I'm not going to fry these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pickle them as an experiment, and then in about 2 weeks I'll take them out and we'll taste them on the air. These would taste very bitter if I ate them now, but they are beautiful specimens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a brine pickle rather than a vinegar pickle. If you do a vinegar pickle, there's some benefit, but it doesn't become probiotic. And if you do a brine pickle, which is, and that's, you can do, even like kimchi is considered a pickle, which is cabbage, usually, or radish. In the air is bacteria. It falls into the glass jar that you make the pickle in, and I'm trying to think of how to put this. The bacteria grows, and it's probiotic. It's very, very healthy for you. And Melissa's kindly sent me green tomatoes. It's hard to find green tomatoes in the markets here in Southern California, at least the markets that I shop in. All right, let's see how we're doing over here. Gotta reach up, take a look here. No, they're still a little tough, so they need to go. We when we're setting up the show, I should have boiled the water first, but I didn't. It just goes to show you. I don't know. Carol, can I blame you for that, or is that on me? It's on me. Okay, here we go. I'm going to eat another bite of this. And sometimes this horseradish is really good, not too hot. If I didn't have the horseradish, I would have put mustard on it. The mustard, the mayo really work well together to me. And this is creamed horseradish. Creamed horseradish. Let's see if we can bring that in. The creamed horseradish is perfect for like a sandwich. If you do eat meat, this is perfect for that. You can use it in sauces and other things like that. I also have grated horseradish, and that would be used the upcoming Jewish holidays. If you serve gefilte fish, grated horseradish is used on the side, and you dip your piece of fish into the grated horseradish. And not long ago, we bought a whole horseradish root. I cleaned it up, grated it. It was really good.
Cocktail sauce.
I made a cocktail sauce with it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have another. Oh, okay. You and Carol visit, and we'll take you to a place that makes some perfectly fried green tomatoes. We'd love to. We would love to. We're on our way. I'm flying there right now. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm going to let those go a little bit longer. I'll move this over to here. And let me show you these now. Yeah, they're perfect. What I do with these, and you can do a lot of different things. We could have sauteed this. No, I wanted to keep it on. They need just another. All right, I'll turn it off. You can saute these. You can roast these. These are the sunburst, baby sunburst squash. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of brown sugar on them, just to sweeten it up. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. Hot. Hot. The hot mouth dance begins. That's really good. It's very healthy for you. You don't have to use the sugar. You could put it in any kind of a sauce. You could add it to spaghetti, pasta, anything at all. So it's really good. Well, we're early, and I think we're done. Next week, Scar will be back. Shar will be back. Carol, do it for me. Shar, yes. Shar will be back. We're going to be doing a pasta dish with one of their products, and that's gluten-free. A lot of people are eating gluten-free, not only because of the health benefits, but if you have issues with the gluten, if you're gluten intolerant, these are perfect products for you. And they've been around since 1919, and I think these are from Spain. All right, I'm Mark Alyn. I thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time here on Mark Alyn's Culinary Adventures. Bye-bye.